And thank you so much for joining me from wherever you are tuning in tonight. Remember, after reading the caption, of this broadcast, remember to read the description of the broadcast as well. Like it, share it, invite your friends, invite your not so friendly friends. Tell all of them that Mayegun today. And if you have done that already, again, I want to say a big thank you. Remember, these are just like the few free steps you have to, like 4 steps that you have to take before you settle down. And yes, welcome back. I've actually missed my studio. I have, but we'll come back to that later because we are starting late this evening. So, and I've also missed Glasgow. Like I've missed the time, missed almost everything. So it's good to be back to base. So tonight, we are following up on the latest developments in that contraption called Nigeria. At first, it is that of the Lagos thugs, the Lagos Agberos, called the Lagos lawmakers, the Tifnumbus to G's, right? Who were, who started their tantrums about 4 weeks or so ago, when they came together to remove the corrupt speaker, Mudashiru Obasa, a man accused of mismanaging over 50 billion naira as Speaker of Lagos State, a man that built or constructed a single gate at that same Alausa, Lagos State House of Assembly, for 17 billion naira. So in what is now the dramatic turn of fate, Obasa that was removed, who said that his removal was complete, coup, that it was all a coup. So the same Obasa insisted that nobody removed him. Nobody can remove him like that. He said his removal was illegal. However, behind the scene, right, there were moves. There were moves to get him back in. And because we've been following the story before, you know what I mean? So today, Mudashiru Obasa, hang on. Today, Moji Meranda resigned as the shortest speaker of Lagos State, or the speaker with the shortest reign, for Obasa to take over. So Obasa was also re-elected by his own colleagues who removed him. This is, this is an in-house arrangement made by Akonde and Oshoba, those 2 old men, who insisted that according to the Asiwaju Ẹ̀yin Olè, Asiwaju Ẹ̀yin Agbero, Asiwaju Ẹ̀yin Apààyàn, it is not in the best interest of their supposed highest ranking political decision-making body for Obasa to be removed. So it must be returned. And indeed, it did return today. So Mojisola, who initially said that Obasa was involved in a show of shame, the same Mojisola today gave a speech and said she's a leader and she will listen to the advice of other leaders by resigning. So that one is gone. So Obasa is in. Baba, some people are beginning to kind of feel like, wait, we might have possibly underrated Obasa, or sort of downplayed what Obasa knows about their occultic group of APC, Egbekegbe in Lagos, to the point that the risk of letting him go just out there to spill everything is too much for them to take, that they had to just get him back in which today he was sworn back in today as the Speaker of Lagos. But there is also some walls or some, hush tones, what have you, from the grapevine, where it is also said to have been agreed that by Wednesday, Obasa himself will resign for somebody neutral, somebody fresh. I do not take some of these my sources lightly, by the way. However, let's still deal with the drama of today, the dramas of today, okay? So as we are dealing with that of Lagos, we are also going to be visiting Rivers, where Fubara's days, according to Werewike's men, his days are numbered. according to them now. So they believe that since the Supreme Court has given them the clarity or the go-ahead, or should I say, since the Supreme Court has authenticated them, right, despite the fact that the case of them being, of decamping to another party is still in court. So the Supreme Court, to Martin Amawule, and the Wirewike's men, was that whatever it was that happened, right, in the face of their law right now, those guys are the real House of Assembly members. So Kubara ordered, commanded his loyalists, his supporters, that they should all vacate the local government secretariat since their election has been nullified by the Supreme Court in that same River State. Mawule, with the weakest men, they have given the Fubara 48 hours. 48 hours for Fubara to resubmit the 2025 budget to them, or what? You'll find out this evening. So tonight we are going to start from, let us go and start from River State, okay? Oh no, let's start from Lagos. It's all drama. So also tonight, we are also touching the controversy of shutting down schools for Ramadan in northern part of Nigeria. That's also trending too. But let's go to Lagos. Let's start from Lagos. Moji Meranda, the supposed coupist or the beneficiary of the coup that removed Obasa, has been told to go step down for the same Obasa. So Obasa that insisted that it was not removed, and it was not removed properly, that he remained the Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly, seemed to know more than majority of us when it comes to how their power play actually plays out in that mega city of Lagos. So this morning, early this morning, it was Obasa and his colleagues in the Lagos State House of Assembly that woke us up. So they had a short meeting. Nobody knows what was being discussed, but the event that followed, indeed, gave us an idea what they were discussing before they went into the chamber this morning. Let's start from there. From the Lagos State House of Assembly complex, outside the gate, from far away, where Obasa and his colleagues were seen to be having a chat before walking straight into their chamber. Earlier, that was earlier. Today, of course. Then, after that, everybody walked straight into the chamber where it was allowed, Moji was allowed to possibly give a valedictory speech. But before Moji, it was Desmond Idiot, among others, who spoke, and then he became emotional. I think he was crying. Maybe it's all acting though. Desmond Idiots and others who also expressed their disappointment that Meranda had to go.
Madam Speaker, can I let Obasa talk first?
Yes. Honorable Sheyi Lawa.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I think you've made history as the first Speaker of this Lagos State House of Assembly. First female Speaker of this Lagos State House of Assembly. Madam Speaker, the little time you spend as the Speaker of this Lagos State Assembly, you've shown a good leadership skill, which everybody can testify to that. Your calmness is second to none, and your leadership skill, which everybody can commend, because you've shown affection to every one of us, which you'll be able to hold 90% of this house without any hindrances. I thank you, I celebrate you, I wish you well in all your endeavor, and I pray to Almighty Allah that Lord, Almighty Allah should grant you your heart desire. This is not the last place in life, and this is not the last time, and this is not what God have for you. You are destined to be great, and I believe you even believe in destiny, and destiny can never be changed. I pray that as you are staying, living, may God Almighty Allah be with you and grant whatever you lay your hands on. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Nuisance Lele.
They try to make Meranda feel good about herself. And that is the same guys that there's something I still don't get, right, in all of this. And it's not that I don't get it. I think I got it. It's just that the way it is somehow playing out is a pure mockery. And I'll tell you what I mean by that, okay? The assembly guys, this is the backstory. The assembly guys, they are just mere stooges. They are just mere political appendages. They have no sort of life of their own. They have no voice of their own. That is why their style of politics is politics of Baba Sokwe. Our elders have said, how do we explain this? And then Obasa, they are not in good terms. So they have a body called GAC. Meanwhile, GAC is just a smoke screen. It was supposed to be those people who are put in place to act on behalf of Tifnumbu so that everybody will not be pointing fingers at Tifnumbu. They can point fingers at somewhere else, right? So these GAC people, Government Advisory Council, they are called, all right? They are known as the highest political, whatever in the APC, in Lagos. It's like the ranking, right? They gave the directive that Obasa should be removed. And out of 40 member status of assembly, Moji, who happened to be a deputy speaker to Obasa, right, was nominated. So which means 38 other members plus Moji make them 39, except Obasa. The remaining 39 House of Assembly members there followed the directive to go and remove him. Obasa said, no, they don't bond them well. Who are those? Who? Remove who? This Moji and crew, they even went as far as, like twice, they went to the GAC place, the Governor's Advisory Council people, to go and meet them for validation. Yes, sir, we have removed him now. He's gone. One of them even went on TV to say, Obasa was gone forget, it's now history, it's nothing. So what transpired, what changed, what played out, what exactly is the thing within them, right, that today all of them have to come together in the same House of Assembly, right, to vote for Obasa. So the way they played it out is that, okay, fine, Obasa was removed, but there's some powerful forces behind those who ordered this removal. This is the theory. I'll show you get now. So since Obasa was removed properly, but he had to be returned, so that means Meranda had to resign. Now, after she resigned, Obasa had to be sworn in again as a speaker. And all the 38 members that rejected him or impeached him, all of them had to also queue and say, the ayes have it. Those against say hi, those against say hi, so those against say nay, the ayes have it, the nays have it, in the same chamber. That's why you say you cannot shame the shameless. Professor said it. They said, you can't shame the shameless. But let's see the resignation of Meranda this morning.
My dear and gallant honorable colleagues, this is a notice of resignation as Speaker of the 10th Assembly. Once again, history beckoned on me to make personal sacrifice towards resolving the steaming, implacable leadership crisis rocking this assembly of patriots. I come from the illustrious Lawal Akapo family of Lagos. My family has played and shall continue to play defining roles in entrenching democracy, good governance, and the development of our people. I will never depart from the well-established path of honor, dignity, integrity, and the service as personified by my late father, Chief Taurid Akoni Lawal Akapo Adejiyan II, the past Ojora of Lagos. Please permit me, dear colleagues, to reinstate the position I previously expressed in a league publication wherein I stated as follows. 1, it is with every sense of responsibility that I hereby give you notice of my decision to resign as the Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly with effect from today, 3rd of March 2025. I did not arrive at this decision lightly. Indeed, I took it careful consideration all the primary and integral circumstances that accumulated in my election as Speaker on the 13th of January 2025. On the one hand, and the recent political turmoil, which is threatening the cohesion of this honorable house on the other hand. We are the representative of the good people of Lagos with a mandate to protect our democracy and ensure good governance. I am a good student of political history, and in this regard, I know that this is a point at which, as your leader, I have to make this selfless sacrifice to resign in order to protect this institution. With your unflinching support, I made history as the first female Speaker of Lagos State House of Assembly. And I value and cherish the solidarity freely given to me. My esteemed honorable members, I do not leave out the management and staff of this assembly. I am sincerely grateful to each of you for your support and collaboration during my short but very interesting tenure. I leave this position as the Right Honorable Speaker of this House, and I shall continue to serve my good people of Apapa Constituency 1 in particular, and our team in Lagos in general. Thank you for finding me worthy to lead this distinguished and honorable assembly. I am not a quitter. However, I took the above decision in order to save this legislative institution from further unnecessary conflict and embarrassment. Accordingly, and in deference to the distance of our esteemed political leaders, I have agreed to yet again make a personal sacrifice by stepping down as the Speaker of this great assembly. Dear distinguished and gallant honorable members of this 10th Assembly, occasionally we are confronted with esteemed overwhelming challenges in conflict management, but as a responsible leader, we will not bring down the Legislative House we collectively build in pursuit of justice and fairness. For those who have been unfairly verified for standing on the side of fair play, kindly take